HeyUGuys!
Love it. Got a whole roster of famous people, and now you are on that roster.
Yeah.
Guys, congratulations on the film.
Well, who's at the top of that roster?
Yeah, who is at the top of HeyUGuys?
HeyUGuys.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Well, recently we had a Goonie, Josh Brolin.
Oh, that's
that's
cool.
cool.
Dune.
Top. Tom Hiddleston as well has done a few over the years.
That's
Great.
cool.
Great.
That's
Yeah. So Josh Brolin was, as a real Goonie.
I mean, as a real
always-
Goonie.
Yeah, that's
it's
pretty
legendary.
iconic.
Yeah. You
When
can't
I get
really-
Billy
Goonies
Magnussen.
never say die!
That's low. We got loads. I don't even
Yeah,
need to
we
interview
have so
now.
much
You can just
material.
use that.
I love it.
It's all good. Congrats on the film.
Booby
anyway.
traps, that's what I said!
This interview is just gonna be
That's it,
all
just-
Goonies references.
That was like my childhood.
No, it was
too.
a
Probably
great
we're
movie.
probably the same age.
Of course.
So, yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
You should do the shuffle.
The truffle shuffle.
The truffle
Shuffle.
shuffle. Oh,
That's the one thing. That's the one thing missing from Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's plenty of truffle shuffle in that movie. Let's be honest.
Yes, congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
This film.
He's pointing at me.
Yeah. I can't. I said this to Jake. I said this to Jake just now that I can't. It's hard for me to say the title of this film without thinking of Family Guy.
Yeah.
It's very, very
Oh
hard.
yeah, because in the episode.
Yeah, and Jake just said to me that they weren't competing with trying to outdo the original. They were competing with Family Guy because it's about the Family Guy thing.
Thanks, Seth MacFarlane.
It's weird that film wasn't a huge success back in the day, but has kind of gone through the culture now, and even like Family Guy and everything else. When you go on to do like a film like this, it's like a reboot but a reimagining. Do you feel the pressure, or did it feel new enough that it wasn't?
I try to avoid the pressure completely because I don't think art should be like. It's not a competition. It shouldn't be compared. It should be standing. It's in its own place in time. You know, because like the original one is the 80s, and like this is now what year is it? 2024. Yeah, like that's 4 decades.
Yeah.
So you can't do that. But being in a film with like Joel Silver, you got Doug Liman, and Jake Gyllenhaal. That's Snap, Crackle, and Pop, and you're like, we got a project here.
Yeah, absolutely. And what was it like working with Doug? Because he's a filmmaker that's really tried to change the dynamic of how people make films, particularly action films. And obviously when Bourne came out, that kind of changed the playing field. Not just for that, but for
But
James
even
Bond.
Swingers, man.
Yeah.
Swingers
It's obviously
was so
changed. And Bourne was so influential in how James Bond then
Yeah.
considered, as you know, being
Yeah,
part of James
yeah.
Bond. What's it like working for him? Because he's always pushing
Doug?
and doing such unique things.
Specific.
Yeah.
It's like
Specific.
He's
Perfect.
well, he's specific. And remember, what were
Yeah.
the notes? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Do it where I believe you,
Right.
basically. And it would always go to that and like catch the moment. Don't play the scene, not the
idea of the
script.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play what the reality of the moment is, and that's exciting. Again, also he as a artist, he invites you to collaborate with him, which is always what I hope to do with any director or any other artist out there is to collaborate with them and build and grow with them.
Yeah. In the original Roadhouse, there's 3 rules, and I tested Jake and Daniela on this. Do you have any idea what the 3 rules of Roadhouse
Drink
are?
coffee, get ripped, and rip some throats out.
No one wins a fight.
Sorry?
Nobody wins a fight.
No. One of them, I feel like you should kind of know with your character.
Right.
He does it a few times.
Punch a guy.
Step back. No.
Close.
Duck.
No.
Dodge, dive, duck, and dodge.
Yeah. It's
What is
dodgeball.
it?
So there's 3. It's never underestimate your opponent.
Yeah.
That's life.
Take it outside.
Take it outside.
That's the one I thought you
say
might.
that.
And the last one was be nice.
Be nice. That's the most important
Which
one.
I said.
That's just life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a very
Be
nice
nice.
thing. Coming out of Patrick Swayze's mouth, though, there's something about
Why, you didn't like
being
him?
nice. No, I love Patrick Swayze.
Oh.
No, you meant like coming out of his mouth that even meant even more.
Be
right?
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be nice. Like
Oh,
something
okay.
about
I
it
was
like
like,
hit even harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Swayze.
Final question: seeing Jake and Conor
Fight.
going at it. When you saw those sequences for the first time, I mean, because we watched it in the cinema, you could see people. It was almost like a theme park ride. They were kind of like going along with them and
Oh,
stuff like
really?
that. Yeah.
That's
Was it?
exciting.
Have you? I mean,
We saw it. in
yeah,
theaters.
they're incredible sequences, aren't they?
Yeah.
Particularly when there's so much
Unbelievable.
CGI and stuff. Those two are really like
No, we're
going at
really
it.
fighting.
Yeah.
There was
the
a lot
whole
of
movie.
hits. There was a lot of hits.
We got hurt.
It was a very physical thing. I had
Yeah.
like back spasms and stuff like that.
I have 3 herniated discs and a broken leg from that movie.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that would have been a great story. That would have been a great story.
No, just one herniated disc. But no, watching the movie and watching with an audience is so fun. And being on set was so fun because the fight scenes are so choreographed and thought about. And then you're on there on the day and everyone's trying to make it feel fresh and spontaneous. And seeing it with an audience is the biggest joy in the world. It's so fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
like a
Guys, I
roller
wish you all the
coaster.
best. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys.
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey,